Okay, over the last few months we've done a couple of cracking jobs, one at the Copenhagen Climate Change Conference and one at the Winter Olympics. These were quite challenging because they weren't your regular screens. One of them was a full dome planetarium presentation and was quite complex to set up, and if that wasn't bad enough, the other one in Copenhagen was actually a double planetarium that was turned inside out. So it was very challenging. We had 10 projectors in 5 different places up in the air and all sorts of cables and stuff going on. Needless to say, the clients were delighted, and at the end of it I was too, but of course no matter how much forward planning you do, there's always something unexpected that pops up, and this time we got asked, you couldn't just put our logo up on the screen at 3 o'clock in the morning so we could film it, could you? And well, it's not that easy, but luckily we were able to plug modul8 into the planetarium system, and with a little bit of fiddling we were able to get it to come flying out the other end, and the client was absolutely delighted because they had their name up there for the whole world to see. And I was quite happy too, because we had 5 minutes of putting some VJ stuff up on there, so it was great fun. Moving over to the Winter Olympics, and it was a very different kind of event. The stratosphere was the centre of the Aboriginal Pavilion, and it's a very sensitive cultural issue surrounding the whole thing. There's a very dark and dubious history of the way the Canadians have treated the Aboriginal people, and it was very difficult politically to put the show together. We managed to do it, everybody was absolutely delighted, which was fantastic really, and that's how it should be. But of course the main focus was on the actual signature performance, and afterwards we had quite a lot of time when there were bands playing and people doing dance performances and Inuit throat singers and Maoris doing the haka and all sorts of things going off. And we did need to put some stuff up on the ceiling just to add to the atmosphere. So again, modul8 came in amazing. It was just amazing. We just plugged it in, and stuff was right up there, and we could control everything perfectly. One thing that really did my head in was that I'd spent 2 days on the computer trying to make some realistic northern lights, and finally cracked it, and we ran it all out in the full dome format, which is absolutely huge and takes forever to render. And then of course we get on site, plug in modul8, and I managed to do exactly the same thing in about 25 seconds, which looked better of course, and what can you do? But if only I'd known. But there you go. I haven't got a planetarium sitting around in the house to practice on, so it's just one of those things. But yeah, we had a great time, and at the end of the day we were able to invite some local VJs round to hook up to the projection system on the last night, and we all had a real good time. And like I say, if it wasn't for modul8, it would have been like having teeth pulled, I tell you, because making these full dome presentations is really, really difficult. But we were able to plug it in, and the planetarium server did all the really clever bendy, twisty, warpy overlay stuff, and modul8 just sent footage straight into it, and it came flying out the upper end and looked great. How about that?